Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaking free at the 35. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to throw. It's Collins. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looks like he's going to run it. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go and to keep him.
Here's the second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On third down, he drops to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And it's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Guys up front, lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. It's beautiful to see another good one here today.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Linebacker shifting around now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And the Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking for some space. It's Peterson. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Direct snap to the back. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They go with a direct snap. Hard running there, breaking tackles. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, SC. And they get set now to try the PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break.
Okay, ready?
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught on the outside. It's Jordan. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Jordan. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Holmes. Touchdown, Trojans. This quarterback on fire today. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
This offense takes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looking for a gap. It's Young. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
USC 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Football comes out. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass is intercepted. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorns. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, puts it over to the left. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Hand off to the right side. They've got him down out near the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Using his legs here. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Handoff to the back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Holmes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taken that hit.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Close to the tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The pass rush closing in. That's caught. It's Jordan. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
So the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, USC. What a show of strength and will.
Man, this defense is not physical enough against this back. That's a touchdown. But how about how he got into the end zone? Breaking those tackles. This defense better strap it on and start getting more physical.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. 21. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here comes a handoff. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like
this. Second down after the incompletion. On the run, it's Young. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Press coverage now from the secondary. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The sack sets up 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Texas 24, USC 21.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Collins. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one is no good. After the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder, then hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.
Get set, get set.
And he's got it again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On the double.
Second down play coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now all alone in the backfield. First down, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Man, when you get into game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Hey, it's a nice game here. They get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Holmes. And he's tackled after the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. He breaks free. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern California. Now the important point after it sounds. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Here's the second down play. Using his legs, it's Young. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. Fights off a defender. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Barmore to crank up the tempo. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On 4th down, they get the football back here in this tight game.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. Now the offense is set up with a short field. And here's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. With the catch, it's Holmes. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking to scramble now. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. So a chance to tie the game here in the final minute of play. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will tie it. Looks like we're headed for overtime.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So here comes our first play of overtime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Down he goes. A sack.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Now the offense will spend a timeout to get organized before this critical play coming up. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
And it's a bunch formation. To throw, it's Collins. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
In the red area, it's Young. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route, but a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So a 3rd and long here. If they can't convert, they have to settle for a game-time field goal try. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.